So we're going through your hot and warm and cold market. The hot market is the people that know you best, people that are gonna do it just because it's you, your family members, your friends, people that they come over to your birthday party, the people that just kind of walk into your house without knocking. The people that you're gonna call on the side of the road at 3 o'clock in the morning that you have a flat tire or you're late to work and your car broke down and you have an emergency. These are the type of people that you want to put on your list first and going to your hot market, your hot market. That then you want to move in transition to your warm market. These are the people that you've met over the courses of your last 20 years of life or so. Because by the age of 20, 1,000 people know you by your first name. So there should be no reason why you should not even have a list of a minimum of 1,000 people to show this deal to. And trust me, the leverage comes after you put in the work. So in the beginning, you have to put in a lot of energy, just like an airplane puts up 80% of its energy and then it coasts at 20%. So to get the ball rolling in your World Ventures business is going to be 80% of your energy, and then you can just coast at 20%. Momentum is harder to create than maintain. So we have to go through the numbers first. And most people fail at World Ventures. So in my experience, and most people quit, it's because one, they don't put in enough effort. Two, they don't invite people. Three, they don't see the results they want because they're not putting in the work or inviting people. So make sure that you're the leader and of your group. You're the one inviting continuously into your business. Make sure that you're doing it the right way and you're adding people onto your list. And then going into your cold market, these are people that you meet in your day-to-day lives. You meet somebody that says, "Hey, look, I got a pair of shoes. I got a pair of like, hey man, I like your service for you going ahead and giving me these shoes. The guy at the Nike store. Hey, look, I like your energy. I think you're a very sharp individual. Hey, I kind of gotta go. Look at your watch. Hey, you know what? Can I get your Facebook? Can I get your Instagram? Can we network outside of this? I got something that you've got to see that I'm working on, and it might add some value to you. And whatever it is, get their contact information, email, via Instagram, via Facebook, their phone number, so that way you can lead them to the information as well. So when you're building your hot, warm, and cold market and you're going through those numbers, make sure you're doing it with speed, because again, success loves speed. Make sure that you have a physical list in front of you with these people's names on front of it, so then that way you can go ahead and write down little notes like, hey look, they were busy. Hey, no, they did not like the information because they didn't have the money, because they don't have time, because their families. And we'll talk about handling objections in another video, but for the most part, you're picking up the phones. You're not staying on there for 20 minutes. You're going ahead and you're sitting on there for 5 minutes at most, inviting them to come check out what you're working on without spoiling the trailer to the movie. So think about this, like you're inviting them to come out and check out a movie and you don't want to spoil anything. So, when you're building your hot market, those are the people that you know the most. Your warm market, to expand this is people that are losing their houses that people that are, going through foreclosure, people that are going, they just had their car repossessed. They're struggling to feed their families. They're struggling to even see their families. They work 2 jobs. They work 3 jobs. They work 40, 60, 80 hours a week. They're in the military. The people that were on your sports team, or that are super competitive, politicians, people that they love what they do, people that travel, people that want to travel, people that want to do more to life, people that are starting up their own other businesses, the friends that that are selling makeup or Tupperware, or doing their own little entrepreneur businesses, their startup garage businesses, people that that like to have a lot of fun, people that or the life of the party, people that you see them always having a good time, social butterflies, people that are continuously posting up on Facebook, people that are that in your network that are gym junkies, people that that are competing in those marathons, those races, You know, the people that, you know, they have a large family, people that are just getting married, people that, you know, go to your church, and you know, they're preaching all around the world. They're building organizations all around the world. They're spreading the word of God. You know, so this list can be endless with the people that you know in your warm market, that know who you are, or they have some type of idea of who you are. You guys met. It could be your brother's cousin's friend, and you've seen him around over the last couple of years at a barbecue. And so these are the type of people that you want to add into your medium market, and then your cold market. These are people that you that are cold, and you want to create a relationship with, and make them warm. You want to take the chicken out of the fridge, and you don't just take the chicken out of the freezer and throw it right in the oven. You don't. You let it defrost first. You season it first. You let it marinate. You let it get it thawed out and marinate, so that way you can cook it. And you don't want to just have that microwave mindset where you're just grabbing somebody from your cold market that you just met to the information. Of course, you can tell when they're ready and when they're not ready. And doing this with experience will definitely give you a little lick on what you're doing right and wrong. So make sure that you're just swinging the bat, and that's okay. You can always follow up with them later, and that's why it's important to have a list. So that way you can go through notebook to notebook to notebook throughout your World Ventures career or your network marketing career, and extremely know who and what was said when you follow up with them 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, and let them know that things are innovating, things are manifesting from inside itself, that you're still excited to see them win big, and that you're ready to lock arms with them. And at the end of the day, I appreciate you guys. So let's win big. Let's get uncomfortable. Let's pick up the phone. Let's make our list very big, very long, and actually go through the list. Let's win big.